showed the same kind of will to live as Schnell has shown before. And that's where it comes from, Ken. I was trying to explain it to myself. Where does that come from? It's the same reason why we saw these heroes running into burning buildings back in that infamous day that none of us want to remember in our country. Why do they do that? Because they want to live. But Teddy, they go in there knowing they're going to die. But it's for the love of life that they do it. Life is so important to them that even if they're going to lose theirs, possibly, which they did, they risk it. They run into a burning inferno because of a precious thing called life, because of their desire and respect and admiration and love for life. And it's kind of like these guys. It's about life. It's about living. They don't want to, in their mind, they don't want to die. Because losing to them, there's a code attached to it. It's dying. It's attached to dying. If you capitulate in any way, you die. You die. And they don't want to die. It's for the... How else could you explain it? The power of that is for their respect and desire to live. To live. And what's living mean? For them, it means moving forward. It means finding a way. It means conquer or be conquered. That's what it means for them. There's nothing else. There's no, in between. There's no gray areas. There's nothing else. There's just that. It's that absolute. A lot of things in life are absolute. We all know that. But for them, at that moment, their conditioning, their training, their beliefs, it is. There's nothing but life. There's nothing, and that means representing it one way, to win, to find a way, to not give in to it, to not capitulate, to not submit, to never say no. And we saw Schnell do it, and then we saw
Mudaerji.
Yeah, I don't want to mispronounce his name. He deserves not to be mispronounced. Mudaerji. Then he did it. And the only thing that... You know what? I'm careful with my choice of words here. You know why? I was going to say the only thing that defeated him, nothing defeated him. As far as he last remembers, he was still in there trying to win. That choice was, he never gave it up. And that's what it's about with these guys, what I connect the correlation with life. You never give up on life. You never give up on living. You never give up on trying, on finding a way. You never give up on it. And that's their code. That's their commitment to that. He didn't give up that choice. That choice was taken away when the blood just stopped flowing to his head, to his brain. The oxygen was just stopped. I mean, the car wasn't going to stop running. Because you turned the ignition off. I mean, you had to go rip the carburetor out, the spark plugs out, the battery out. If there was anything left, and then finally you had to rip out the gas tank, the fuel supply. Yeah. You had to rip it out. You had to rip it out because the car wasn't going to shut off.
For sure.
It wasn't going to stop. And the car is it's the most magical, special, miraculous thing of nature. It's the human being. It's the human spirit. And it was on full display. Full display to teach us all, to put us in awe. We should be in awe watching that. That's why I spent this much time on it. We should be in awe, saluting these men for what they teach us, what they show us, that there is no enough until you say it's enough. And even then, it's not enough. It has to be taken away the way it was taken away by this set of circumstances to this extraordinary samurai, warrior, human being, man. Just example of what the human spirit can do, of where it can reach, of what it can overcome. Both of them.